Are you Aries? I'm on the fire signs now. I've said to all the other signs, I do apologise for my lapsidaisyness in my readings with how I've been uploading them and stuff. I do actually work full time doing readings. That is my work. So, but I am making a conscious effort now to keep my uploads coming. So I'm going to be releasing videos every 2 weeks. So I'll be taking a day off work every week to do this on YouTube. What was I going to say? My head's gone blank. Are you feeling blank? Yeah, we've got full moon tomorrow, Cancer full moon, about releasing any emotions, pent up emotions, hopefully from the past, last few years. So we can start off, you know, the brand new decade with new energies. Some people are going through this phase where a lot of stuff from 2019 is rolled over. It's rolled over for a reason, so we can get rid of it now. Lunar eclipse as well at the same time tomorrow. And what I will say is, if you're coming to my channel just for love readings, and I will keep repeating this, because I get a lot of inboxes like on Facebook and things like that, asking me, am I doing love readings and things like that. I might do eventually. I might start doing that, but I do general, so more from spirit, as in the fact of growth, self-development, empowerment, spiritual development, purpose. If love comes out, I'll talk about love. If finances come out, I'll talk about finances. I just go with what the cards, the story in the cards are telling me. So I'm just going to jump straight into it for Aries. So I'm using John Holland Psychic Tarot deck for your spiritual messages, and the Angel Tarot to get more of a clear message. Every month I'll probably be using different cards, because I just like pick and choose as I go along. So I'm going to start off with the Psychic Tarot deck for Aries. I know there's definitely an Aries out there that's being impatient. Charlotte. Situation. Patience and planning. Sorry, that's tickled me. One of my friends on Facebook has just been demanding Aries now. So, patience and planning. So the situation is, be patient. Can't believe that. So, patience and planning, Aries. The situation is, what we're planning for this year, we need to be, you know, we need to be, sorry, everyone's messaging me about my other readings today. We need to be patient and plan for the future. So what's challenging me, Aries? The new beginnings. So yeah, you're making new beginnings, so you need to be patient with yourself, sit in that energy and start to plan this new beginning, because the challenge is to start this new beginning. We want a new beginning somewhere in life. I say we, I'm a Gemini, but I put myself in that sign. So you've closed doors on the past. You're ready for a new beginning. The challenge is getting that new beginning. So why is this coming around now? Oh my god, I want to get a 6-pack. The moon card, shadow. So it's like you face your shadows, but there's still things that you need to release from the past in order to get this new beginning. And that's what you've got to be patient about. Patient within yourself, patient within the situations that are around you. The reason it's coming round is because you're releasing things to start a new beginning. It could have been the way you've dealt with things in the past, or people from the past, and that, you know, a laptop always says spirit has the upper hand in this situation, because I see it as like ego and spirit going against each other. Spirit's like, I've got the upper hand in this one. They're listening to me. So it's all about moving forward. So I like it. I'm liking the energy. Oh my god, I am going to get a 6-pack after your reading. Recent past, you've got 2. Yeah, so you have been hurt in the past. Releasing that hurt, that's why you have to be patient with yourself now, because you're probably rolling it over. So I kind of do want to jump into love now for some reason. I feel like this is where you've got to be patient, because if you jumped into a relationship now, I'm talking to someone who's single, if you jumped into a relationship now, you're still vibrating with this loss frequency, this hurt, this recovery. There's still a little bit of recovery to do, but you know, because we've got awareness over the top of that, we're manifesting now, but you've become aware of old patterns, old cycles with people. You could have been bringing in the same types of people or situations, but there has been some kind of loss in the past, or scared of old cycles repeating. And I'm not seeing that, because it's all about positive movement forward, so releasing the fears. So at present, financial and material changes. So spiritually, it's like you're dealing with your emotions, but then you're also going through changes 3D wise, financial, new jobs, or lack. You know, there's a need to sit down and sort your finances out as well. Patience and planning. So emotionally, you have to be patient and plan forward, movement wise. And at present, 3D wise, you've also to be patient and plan where it comes to financial and material matters. So you could have had a loss in finances as well, which is like made upset, but you are manifesting. Awareness, the magician, Aries, that is you. So you are in your power. Near future, we've got the temptation, so we've got the devil card, but we are in Capricorn, and I'm not actually feeling like devil energy with this. What I'm feeling is you take control of something whilst in Capricorn season. So we've got up to, you've got another 11 days, magic 11. It's like you make a decision whilst in Capricorn season. That is what I'm feeling. Or there's a Capricorn that's having an effect on this decision. But then the devil card doesn't always have to be bad. The devil card can be go and have fun, go and let your hair down, go for what you're passionate about. The devil card is not always bad. Can we go and have good sex? If you don't like how I read, I do apologise, because I don't think before I speak. That is definitely the Gemini in me. It just comes out. So you're power in this situation. Spiritual union. So if you're single, it's like you are getting yourself ready for a spiritual union. If you're in a relationship, I feel you are already in a spiritual union. You know, they could have been hurt in the past within this union. I feel like there's a need for spice. The spice has got to come back, type of thing. Maybe that's why I said about the sex life. I feel like it's coming back. There's a lot of changes going on, especially with financial and material and stuff. So maybe you have got look, 5. We've got a 5 on there. It's 5s and 1s. So big changes, but I feel like we're going from negative to positive with these 5s, because your power in this situation is to have a pull in this spiritual union, like work towards this spiritual union, or work with your partner within this spiritual union. So yeah, yours has turned into like a union reading. Outside influences, movements, choices and decisions. So you're making decisions together, or making decisions about. So if you're single, it's like a tick list. What do you want in love? Because you don't want to go back to this situation. You don't want to go back to emotional hurt. You don't want to be hurt again. You become aware of the things and the cycles and the traits in people that did hurt you and what you don't want to bring in. So you're making conscious decisions. This is what I'm having. This is my boundaries. This is what I'm worth. And if I'm talking to a couple, then you're making these movements, choices and decisions together. It's about working together. If you're single, it's about working with your guides, working with yourself in order to get what you deserve. Hopes or fears. So there's new love coming for singles and couples. If it's a couple, it's like a new spark. Hopes or fears. Well, triumphant success. You want to be successful. You want it to be true. You want to. I know you're already thinking, yeah, this is true, or this is what I believe in. But that's your hope as well. You want the truth. You want the truth. You want to feel like it's true. It's definitely coming. Your outcome, authority, feeling grounded, feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling protected. Taking control of. There's been a few readings now that I've ended up with 4s, And we're in 2020. It is the 4-year. This is the year to get stable, safe, secure, whether that's in love, finances, or work, whatever. Mental health, anything. Give me one more on top of authority. Yeah. Stand your ground. Boundaries. I do like it though. 7 and 4, 11. Stand your ground. You're putting them personal boundaries in. What you expect in a relationship. What you expect within a future relationship. So yeah, I am going relationships with this. I'm seeing people work together, but I'm also seeing you work on yourself, because you know now what your worth is. For the singles, I do kind of want to say be careful, because there might be a bit of a tester coming in. So they might test you, they might bring someone in to see if you have actually learnt the lessons, or are you willing to put up with this shit again. But it's just a tester, because I'm seeing you're working towards a spiritual union. So yeah, I like it. Angel cards for my Aries for start of January. Oh, Knight of Air. So things happening quick, events that occur with great speed, but I kind of feel like you need to slow down, review the options. Knight of Air. So it's things that are coming in quickly. There could be a lot of things going on, or you need things to come quickly. But like your psychic development card, why did I just say that? You could be developing psychically. I could be reading for people who are trying to develop psychically. So there could be quick information coming from spirit when we're saying psychic development. But in other aspects, I think you kind of, things are coming in quick, or you want them to come in quick, but there's a need to slow down. And I'm talking very quick in your reading, so I kind of feel like it's rush. I need it now. Patience and planning, like that the spiritual tarot said. Well, psychic tarot, sorry. Swapping my words. Seriously going to get a 6-pack from your reading. The challenge is to be victorious. 6 of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition and awards. I feel like you're worrying unnecessarily, because there's something good coming. The challenge is to believe that that's coming. You are the fire sign. Believe in yourself. Why's it coming around now for my Aries? The Empress. So you're giving birth to a new dream. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. There could be a few Aries out there finding out they're pregnant in about 6 weeks as well. I don't know why, but I got the Empress, I got 6. But yeah, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So take care of yourself. I do feel like you need to step back and plan. Don't jump in to anything. So in the past, yeah, you had the heartache card in Psychic Tarot. And in the past, with these cards, we've got the 8 of Aries, illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take the action. It's a bit like the anxiety card, stuck in your head, stuck in your own thoughts. To say you're a fire sign, there's a lot of air here, unless you're dealing with an air sign. So some has had you overthinking situations. Or you were actually stuck in a situation that you've got yourself out of because it was an illusion, and you've realised it was an illusion. At present, you are the Magician. Aries. You are you. You are coming into your power. You're ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. You've really got to start believing in yourself. You've got to start believing in your power. Be careful, really careful with your thoughts. With the air being here, be careful with your thoughts, what you're putting out, because the challenge is to be victorious, not to get hurt again. And I don't feel you're going to get hurt again, but then again, what we put out, we get back. So if you're going to keep putting out that you feel like you're going to get hurt, you're going to end up manifesting that. And with the Empress and the Magician here, you've got to be really careful, because you are in high manifestation mode. Near future, the 9 of Air. See, you're arguing with yourself. So within this next week or so, you're arguing with yourself. I want to say, whilst in Capricorn season, like your Psychic Tarot, there's something about something that you need to release in this energy seriously, because now we've got the 9 of Air, which is definitely the anxiety card. Sleepless nights, worrying, self-fulfilling prophecies, putting yourself down and stuff. And what I kind of want to say is you need to retrain the brain. You've got to start realising that this is your thoughts. It's just thoughts. You are a fire sign, yet all your reading's about air. You need to change your thought concepts in order to manifest the good, because you've got the power to manifest the good. We just need to release the thoughts. Full moon tomorrow, release it, because your challenge is to be victorious. You're powering this situation. The Emperor. So to take control of yourself, organised, logical, structured, discipline, leadership. It's about that stepping back, being patient and planning about going forward instead of becoming overwhelmed in the details of whatever's going on. You know, with the Emperor being there, you know, it's like coming together, either yourself to sit down and, you know, try and spiritually use your guides, use your intuition to get out of your head and put, you know, get into focus, or working together as a team to create, you know, like a logical balance, to organise your own thoughts. I feel like someone needs to organise the home life. And I don't mean like family and things, I mean like clutter. Like have a massive clear out, like a spring clean. I feel like everything's getting on. It's a bit overwhelming how many things are around you. Objects, material objects. I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm just feeling that someone's feeling like closed in with material things. Outside influences. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Think before you speak, because you could be jumping into something here. So your psychic tarot were definitely about love and union. I feel like this is more about you and the way you deal with things and your thoughts. I feel like you've been hurt in the past and you're scared of it coming back around. I feel like you've got to be strict with yourself. I do feel like you've got to stand your ground with yourself and think more logical, rather than... I have anxiety sometimes, and I know it can be overwhelming because you start off with one scenario and you end up with a million. You know, that is what I'm working on now of my own. Where to put my thought concepts, where to put my energy, because where energy, you know, where we put our energy, that's where it flows. So if we're going to put it to heartbreak, we're sending all our energy to anything that's going to hurt us. It's mental clarity. That is what I'm getting from this reading, mental clarity, but within a spiritual union. You're going through this for a reason, because a spiritual union is coming back. There's going to be a flare. I know we ain't got no cups in this reading, but I'm feeling that we're leading on towards mending a spiritual union, like resurrecting a spiritual union, or bringing in our spiritual union, bringing in a soul partner, a twin flame maybe. So hopes and fears, you just want to move on. You do actually want to get on top of your emotions. You want to get out of your head. You want to get on top of your emotions. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So a minute ago, I said spiritual development by accident. So this could be, I could be talking to Aries who are actually going through their awakening and you haven't realised it yet. So all these thoughts that are flying through your head, you're actually thinking they're yours, and most probably not, you know, or it could be ego trying to pull you back, but you desire to move forward. You want to move forward, whether it's within this relationship or whether spiritually and emotionally you want growth. Outcome for Aries for next week. So see, yeah, you are learning a lesson, the 8 of Earth. Skilled work will be rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So he's sat there with his books, you know, he's relaying over things. You know, it could be writing lists in order to think more logical, to get more clarity around him, to organise his life, you know, because your power is to get organised. So I feel like my spiritual, why am I keep saying spiritual? Some of you are definitely going through spiritual awakening. My single Aries, it's time to have a clear out mentally, in the house, everything. Clear out and make space for this union that's going to take place. For my couples, I feel like, again, there's a need to clear out any mental issues that are going on, any, you know, thought concepts that aren't serving you. in order for growth for this union. Even clutter, you know, both of you get in there, get stuck in, release it together, you know, work together as a team and do it. So give me one more on the 8 of Earth. We've got 2. So we've got the 4 of Fire. 4 of Fire. I can't even speak while I'm doing your reading. What's going on? 4 of Earth. So it's the 4 of Pentacles. It is all about letting go. I don't like it in this card, you know, but it's saying being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So too much energy going all over the place, because it's giving, receiving, but it's being too frivolous or being too cautious, being scared of being hurt, being, you know. But the 4 of Pentacles in the Rider of Weight deck, he's gripping hold of one pentacle, that tax, he's scared of losing it. He's missing out on the chance of picking up the other 3. Once you release anything that no longer serves you, and I do feel it's your thoughts that aren't serving you, you get the 9 of Water, a wish granted. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away, a love of life. Mental clarity. Clear away all the thoughts that no longer serve you, because there's a spiritual union, and if you're not in it, it's manifesting quite quickly, and they're kind of warning you that you need to have a clear out, have a cleanse before this comes in. But I like it, I do like it. Okay, I hope that helps someone. Bye.